Yeah, me and Sarnetta called me the other day. Yeah, Sarnetta, shout out to Sarnetta. Me and Sarnetta are cool. I don't know, people who have a problem with Sarnetta. Sarnetta's cool with me. Sarnetta's always been respectful to me, so shout out to Sarnetta. I know a lot of people try to pit folks together, and I'm cool with a lot of folks in the conscious community, so to speak. A lot of people think that I have problems with people in the conscious community. I actually don't. Like Red Pill and Blue Pill, good brothers. I'm real cool with them. Brother Rich, I'm cool with him. I love Brother Polite. Brother Polite shouted me out from what I understand. And he seemed like a very thorough brother. I like Sarah Sudan Seti. Seti is a good brother, man. I think some of Seti's folks were mad at me for saying that he lost that debate to Polite a couple of years ago, which he did. But Seti did another debate with another dude before that, and Seti lit the dude up. So you win some, you lose some. It's just an opinion. And Seti was one of those folks who was calling out that irritated genie dude. Irritated agent. And irritated genie nigga. I've heard some of the little slick shit you said, irritated genie. And I know you're watching, nigga. Irritated agent. I've heard some of the little slick shit you said, nigga. And I'm still not fucking with you. You know, irritated genie, that agent ass nigga. I saw a video. Let me play where's the audio? Let me play the audio of that while I'm thinking about it, of irritated agent. Let me play this clown ass agent nigga of him. Come on, don't start acting up, computer. Let me find that real quick, because he did some kind of broadcast where he mentioned my name. Hold on 1 second. Because this nigga mentioned my name, and you know. Hold on, where is this shit? Where is this shit? Where is the fuck is this shit? Okay, now I can't find it now. Hold on. I want to find that. Because I've been warning folks around, and I was warning Darren about dude too, man. Yeah, I was warning my brother Darren about him. Okay. All right, this is I'm gonna play an audio. I got it. This is it right here.
Stealing money shouldn't be involved in this. Those people.
Hold on. This nigga, he mentioned my name, and this is some bullshit. Hold on.
Yeah, I need y'all. So we out here, then. We go.
All right. Now, y'all know I don't fuck with irritated genie. My man, Sarah Sudan Seti, was calling him out. And y'all know for years, I've said that irritated genie is an agent. I've been telling y'all for years that this dude's an agent. I warned Darren Seals that irritated genie was an agent. Now Darren Seals ended up dead. So every time irritated genies show up, just fucked up shit happens. I mean, everything can't be a damn coincidence. And I know David Banner did some kind of event with irritated genie, and irritated genie was sabotaging my man David Banner's lecture. I mean, everything ain't a coincidence. God damn. Sometimes people just got to let reality sink in. Every time this nigga show up, some fuckery happens. I tried to warn Darren Seals about irritated genie back in January. I said, brother, don't fuck with that dude. I got the messages. I post them up because I try not to be, to put people on Front Street. But since this nigga's throwing my name in the mix, he mentioned my name talking about, and this video was done a few days ago, talking about how I'm claiming that me and Darren Seals were buddies, which I never said. But listen to this. This is agent shit where niggas just make up shit.
So we're going to get the airplane ticket. We out there. So we went to our folks, said, look, we got to get some money. I ain't got no money right now. We kind of hurting, but we got to get out there. So our folks said, what is it about? We told them our brother got killed. We need to be there. So we need to figure out who did it, and we need to, figure it out, And so they put it together for us to get out here, so we out here. And I do want to tell this, and then I want to bring the brother on because I really think it's important for me to stress this. there's a lot of confusion going on out here. The expectation was when we got off the plane, we was going to hook up with some people that were close to him, that they would have connection with the people who were surrounding them, who were trusted, and that we would go out there and hit the streets and figure out who did this and why, and then deal with the situation. But there's been a lot of sabotage. I've heard about this kind of stuff before, but I've never experienced it. One, I can just call names. Tariq Nasheed. Now, I've talked to everybody that I know personally was close to him because he told us these people were close to him. And none of them can validate that him and Tariq Nasheed were cool. So I don't know if that's true or not. I can't speak to it.
Okay, let's stop right there. Go to Darren Seal's Twitter timeline if you want to know how cool we were. This is confusion right here. See, you see this shit? If you go to Darren Seal's timeline, I think the last tweet that he made was on September 5th. Look at Darren Seal's timeline on Twitter. You could see Darren Seals basically retweeted everything I fucking said. Now, Darren, we had a respect for each other. I wasn't his buddy, we weren't buddy, but he respected me, he supported my work, and I respected him. Go to his timeline. You see Darren Seals hit me up damn near every day. Look at Darren Seal's timeline. Just go to his timeline on Twitter. It's still up. That man retweeted so much of my stuff. He retweeted my stuff all the time. It's there. But this is how people try to spread confusion.
I haven't found anybody that can validate it. But Tariq Nasheed is coming out on this whole thing about he's buddy with Darren Seals. Him and him is buddies.
I never said that. I will give anybody $10,000 right now from PayPal if you can find out anywhere I said I'm buddy with Darren Seals. I never said we just buddy. That's my buddy. I never said that. This nigga just lied, but that's agent shit. I never said me and Darren Seals were just buddy.
I don't know that to be the case. I never heard Darren mention him, except I think one time he sent me something saying that Tariq was talking greasy about me, and he sent him something. Say, hey, look, I don't think what you're saying is right. And he asked me what I thought about Tariq, and I whatever I told him, I don't remember. But anyway, he never...
Oh, nigga, you remember, you fucking agent.
Him after that. And to me. But Tariq, all of a sudden, he's great buddies with him. All of a sudden, I'm this agent. And then he sends out a message saying he's paying money to for the funeral, and he's paying for that. And I can't talk about it because I don't have the authority to speak to it. But let's just say the money now is starting to get in the way of the real people, because I think y'all can read between the lines. As anybody that's a real revolutionary or freedom fighter knows, most times your immediate family that's not involved in the movement, they don't get it. They don't really support you.
So now he's low-key talking greasy about the family. All right? So now he's talking low-key greasy about the dude's family. Come on, baby. But yeah, back with that irritated genie dude, I've been, saying, what's up with dude. And according to the family down there, they told there's some real slick shit going on down there. It was some, and this is some family members told me, and I don't know. There was some stuff going on with like Darren Seals' ex, who the family wasn't really feeling, but she was acting like they were together. And this ex chick started a GoFundMe page, and this ex chick was in cahoots with irritated genie. It's a whole thing. They sent me some receipts too. It's real, I don't want to get into it now. You know what I'm saying? But it's some real funny style shit. Of this shit going on with Darren's ex-female, and from what I understand, she wasn't invited to the funeral. It was a whole some shit going down. And this chick was co-signing irritated genie. It's some real funny style. Yeah, man. It's some Some shit that the family is hitting me up telling me. Yeah. Dude, this is some behind the scenes shit y'all don't know about that they're telling me. Nigga. That's why I'm like, man. Dude. I'm gonna just sit on it right now, man. This is some deep fucking shit. It's some deep shit, dude. That's why I might have one of the family members call up so they can put it on out there, because this shit is deep. Yeah, it was some ex-girlfriend who's, you know, on, and this is from the family. I'm just getting this from some family members who've hit me up on some shit like she's on that crying widow thing, but she wasn't really with him at the time that he was murdered. And he was actually, from what I understand, might have been with another chick dating her. But now this ex-chick is on the acting like a widow and all this old stuff. And she got like a GoFundMe page, and her and this irritated genie dude are working together. It's some real funny fucking shit. That's why you just keep away. If a motherfucker warn you about somebody, just charge him to the game, man. Just charge him to the game. You know, so how come I wasn't putting his name out there at first? Because people kind of knew. You know, I didn't want to go ahead and, you know, I like to pace things. And he knew I was talking about him. That's why he came out and said something. You see, I didn't mention his name, but he knew I was talking about him. And then he ran and made that video throwing my name in the mix. You dig? Hold on, let me see what else he had to say. I don't think he had to say
you gone, they're going to take it back to their narrative, back to the church. They're not going to keep the real narrative of who you are. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. So it's a lot of money involved in this thing now, and a lot of suspicious characters. All of a sudden, and these are the people that I'm talking to, are the people who are closest to him. All these people know Darren and know what he would have wanted and all this kind of stuff. But none of them are trying to work with the people who are most organically, who know him, who know what he was about, and who know he was official and was...
And you know what, truth be told, from what I'm hearing, Darren wasn't fucking with Irritated Genie before he died. According to some other family and friends, they said Darren wasn't fucking with this dude. Darren kind of woke up and said, hey, this nigga is an agent, let me stop fucking with him. I want to get some family members to really corroborate what I'm saying. I can show y'all emails and direct messages of me warning him about this dude. If somebody warns you about somebody, goddamn, you kind of need to take heed to it, especially somebody who's credible. Damn. It ain't like I'm just pulling stuff out my ass, man. I'm warning you about somebody, man, and then you end up dead some months later. It's, okay. Damn, man. Yeah, and you saw how the dude just lied on me, talking about I'm going around talking about I'm Darren Seal's buddy, and I never said that. Never said anything remotely close to that. But it is, yeah, and I did pay for the funeral. I got receipts for that, for anybody who wants to know. I took care of that. And the reason why, because I knew a bunch of shady people would be coming out the woodwork, trying to throw up GoFundMe pages and trying to milk the shit. And I'm like, look, just, you know, send that brother off in peace. Here's some paper. And I hope the family did the right thing, you know. You dig. Yeah, I have respect for the brother. The brother had respect for me. And if you can, again, look at my brother's timeline, he retweets a lot of my stuff all the time, as you can see. Let's see who we got. What's